Okay, I'm going to ask a question.
Yes, please.
Hey everybody, my name is Matt Paxton.
Oh, hang on a second. Look, that's get up here, guys.
I have one comment.
Does anybody know Matt Paxton? He's the guy that, how many episodes did you have?
I did 15 years of the TV show Hoarders, so I know a few things about cleaning out houses. I've got a new show on PBS called Legacy List. It's about helping seniors go through their houses. I work with, if you're new to real estate planner, I work with a lot because it's the best agents in our communities when we're actually helping people clean out houses.
He's a book author, he's a producer, and he's going to be starting a senior move management company.
We do. We have a senior move management franchise that you'll all be working with around the country. So we do, Dan, and we're Susan Devaney is the one who got me in with Keller Williams. She is the OG of move management. People don't know that. She's been buying me for 10 years. She's been buying me for 10 years to hang my hat with Keller Williams. Might even be longer. But I wanted to ask a question. As we're going through, the three of us wanted to put this program together for y'all. How many of you wanted to ask for help, but were embarrassed to ask for the help? Show of hands. Our clients feel that way every day. I just started ordering whatever sounds good because I don't bring my reading glasses with me anymore. And so I let someone tell me what's good, and then that sounds great, I'll order that. It sounds silly, I'm only 49, but I'm starting to miss out on stuff because I'm embarrassed to ask for help. How many of our clients are that way? I think I want to really remind us all here, we could take the gloves off. We could take the glasses off. That was a really neat experience. Our clients can't. And think of we're all here for investments. We all love compounding interest. That's really awesome stuff. But compounding shame and compounding embarrassment and compounding fear is also a very real thing. Think about that, compounding fear. Just made that up. That's someone write that down. That's great. That's what it is. And it's if you wake up with it and then you put it down, and then you wake up with it again and then you put it down. We're gonna laugh, and that was a great experience, and I learned a lot. But it compounds over and over, and we've got to remember that with our compassion.
Absolutely. Susan and I, for those of you who haven't met and haven't heard our stories, Susan was the president of the National Association of Senior Move Managers. And what year was that? About 14 years ago, 15 years ago maybe. We owned a company because we didn't have a solution in our market. So Julie and I, we built a company called Senior Move Managers. We built another company called Declutter and White. Why? Because there was a problem in between a client moving from their house to a retirement community or anywhere, moving out of their home to sell it, was their stuff. And they didn't have a solution for that. Well, we started one. And part of starting one, I went to the national convention, and Susan and I met at this kind of experience, what you just felt. And we both came together and said, I think this would be powerful and impactful for our community members to experience what we have.
We found it so impactful that until you've experienced it yourself, I think especially with the glasses, but with the gloves, the ball in the hand, trying to write the check, our clients deal with that level of kind of fear of approaching the next subject, and especially when we're coming to them with a contract. I mean, there's so much that they need to look at and read and the details, and they don't want to share that. They don't want to share with their family members. And as they're starting to maybe forget things, or they know they're not as sharp, they don't want to share that. And they wake up with that fear all the time, and especially when they're looking at, as you were saying, with like the idea of downsizing sooner, because to go through all that detail as this is happening to you. So part of the passion that we have about this is that helping people know they don't have to do it all by themselves. They can be the ones to make the decision, but they're people we can guide them to with this National Association of Senior Move Managers who will help them execute in a really compassionate surrogate daughters, it's mostly women, but it's son situation too. It's a really great avenue that you as realtors can partner with these people. They also have listings before their listings. They are a great economic feed to your business, and they do the stuff that you don't want to take the time to do, and they train their staff to do this well. There's lots of certification that they go through also, and they really respect that we have this class, that there's certification, that we bring this sort of sensitivity to it because they're used to very transactional realtors. and they're not comfortable picking out somebody to refer their clients to.
Well,
We can be those people.
Well, let's be honest, right? This industry, the National Association of Senior Living Managers, started when in like the late 80s, right?
It's 21 years old this year.
21 years old, so it's a relatively new industry in the world, right? And they're small. They used to be small mom and pop operations. Now you're going to get big franchises that'll cover the country. These are entrepreneurs now that are showing up on our planet, and they're the ones in front of the client moving. Isn't that the guy you want to be close to? Isn't that the people you want to have relationships with? What we're doing today is we're building a relationship from KW Real Estate Planner and the National Association of Senior Move Managers. We are the only group of realtors that they will respect because, frankly speaking, historically, right, senior move managers, they don't like realtors.
Actually, I was one of the few realtors in the senior move management. I was on the board for 8 years. I was president. They still they didn't want to talk about that part of my business. And for me, the ability to do the project management of the whole part with the people, the clients, that it didn't keep falling in a hole where what do I do next? That we could carry them through the whole process. And I have a different team with this move management team. It's not the real estate team. It's different LLCs, but you don't have to make that LLC. It's a lot to do both of those businesses. It's kind of different.
Hey, we're running out of time. I just want to say real quick, with senior move management, if you're new to the real estate planner program, you will have lots of opportunities to learn more about that from all of us involved in NASM. You have access to us as a part of this group. There'll be lots of other planning. In fact, I think I've figured out 2 more classes we're going to have to give now. The amount of awkwardness that I saw when someone touched the senior and tried to walk them around the room, some of you loved it, some of you hated it. And that's the point. We've got to find out how our clients need to be touched. What's appropriate interaction? Can I hug? Can I high five? What can I do? But there's going to be a lot of things that we're going to continue to teach you guys. I think, did this work? Was this the right? I feel like it did.
Before we head off the break, we're really behind schedule. My point is, these businesses know about KW Real Estate Planner all over the country. There's 1,000 of them. And we taught class in front of them, and we said, if you're interested, here's all of our members. And my question to them would be, are you certified in senior relocation? And if you are, that's probably the person you want to know that has taken the time and effort to learn